Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their Christmas and is enjoying the rest of the holidays that are upon us right now. And the first channel that we're looking at today is Lenny the Lawyer Live, who is quite an interesting creator to follow and is providing a lot of knowledge when it comes to legal issues. So in catching up with a few of Lenny's videos recently, I was thinking about something here on Superchat. I will often say that it's not always that I will mention that a channel is suitable for everybody. When we talk about cooking, healthy living, healthy eating, anything financial, then I think we can all draw something from these channels. When it comes to Lenny the Lawyer Live, he's providing a different kind of information than we've seen here in the Superchat family up until now, where he is very clear about saying you cannot get legal advice from a YouTube video. You must actually meet with a lawyer for official legal advice, but he is sharing knowledge that can help us all in our legal questions or curiosities. And I hope everybody will follow Lenny the Lawyer Live. I've had a great time getting to know this creator and their videos. They are willing to take video ideas when you follow them and want to give them requests. They will do what they can to come out with a video to kind of describe some of the issues you may have questions about, which is really, really cool. So for the last couple of videos, you know, they were talking about something that will be popular in the northeastern United States, but when you talk about Easy Pass, you know, a lot of us, I'm in Canada, we have a different type of thing, but, you know, toll roads and stuff like that, those fines and penalties can add up. He tells you how to deal with that. He talking in the latest video about LLCs for all of us who are content creators thinking about the idea of you know, either adding a YouTube channel to an existing business or creating a business from our YouTube channel. Eventually, these are the kind of things we're going to want to know about when we talk about LLCs and different types of business structure. So Lenny the Lawyer Live kind of clears up a couple of misconceptions about what is involved when that comes up. So I hope everybody will follow Lenny the Lawyer Live. Like I said, those are just a couple of examples, and this is an engaging creator who always engages conversation here in Superchat, somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, but also forthcoming about lessons learned along the way. And you can see that they're putting a lot of work into their channel. When we look just at the thumbnails here, we can see that a lot of work goes into that as well. As a reminder for everybody, you can always go back and change your thumbnails and your titles in your videos to possibly get some further traction even after your videos have been published for any period of time. So thank you everybody for coming in. I see we've got some action in the chat. Black Phoenix, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. So for that reason, we're going to look at your channel shortly before we start spinning the wheel. But I also see that Country Christian has become a member, so thank you so much for that. That actually means a couple of things. So first of all, we're going to look at that channel first before Black Phoenix and before we spin the wheel. But as well, every time you're here in Superchat, as soon as I see you in the chat, I will add you to the Wheel of Doom right away. Everybody has the ability to be on the wheel and the screen. You do not have to Superchat or be a member for either of those things. It can take quite a long time now because Superchat continues to grow and gets busier and busier, but everybody has the chance. Absolutely, we just speed things up in the case of memberships and super chats. So thank you everybody for hanging out, and if you are willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We've got a few names on the wheel already. Rambling with the Brums is here. John H Shelton, Faye Blatcher, Towels Art and Games, Thrill Seeks are all here. Kristen Welton is here both as a moderator and a member. That is my love, of course. And then Scratch and PPA is in the pole position. There are two creators that I often speak about almost every single day. I mention the fact that they are two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. That, of course, is Scratch and PA. Scratch and Pete PA, who I'm mentioning right now, and then Michael's Adventures as well. And we'll be visiting Michael's Adventures channel after Tuber Chat today in about 2 hours, to somewhere between 2 and 2.5 hours likely, for a premiere. And we've done that with Michael's Adventures many, many times before. So forgive me, I don't want to miss anybody in the chat. I'm going to do some introductions now. I see we've got a lot of familiar faces and even at least one brand new channel in the chat. AceFlaw1 has been with me from the very beginning. Arsenic Element, I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And as well, I thought we had another brand new channel, but maybe they'll be back in a moment. There are a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Pardon me. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. DP's Wonderful World is a fellow Canadian, and thank you. I did read your message at the beginning of the chat. I'm always doing well. Hopefully you are as well. Facing Reality is always at the head of the list when it comes to engagement here in Tuber Chat, along with positivity and motivation for others. Intro to Mel's Entertainment is an official music channel that was recently featured on Tuber Chat. Irene J.U., good to see you back in the house. And Jeremy D-Day is another creator I've been connected to for probably 2 years, and they've been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. Mr. Bones, it's good to see you in the house. Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning, it's great to see you here too. And thank you so much for your Merry Christmas. I really do appreciate those well wishes, and hopefully everybody's enjoying your holidays, whether or not you officially celebrate Christmas. RJ and J's TV, good to see you here. The How To Lady is a powerhouse of energy and positivity and motivation. It's good to see you here. The Lisa D Delight Show, it's good to have you back in the house, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Like I said, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And B-Dog Channel, it's good to see you back in the house. They're here for the second time. So let's see what we can do about having a look at the chat. If you have mentioned something that I've missed, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again. With either 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, that will help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll hopefully catch it the next time around. I see that Rambling with the Brums threw one of those milestone highlighted messages through the chat for anybody that is a member on any channel. Where those are enabled by the host, you get one of those messages for free every month. So I think that's a really cool thing, because you get to have your message highlighted, much like a super chat. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Again, we're looking at Lenny the Lawyer Live. He's got 79 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this creator a little bit farther. They are somebody who's very enthusiastic about the growth of their channel, the increase in quality of video production, although they're doing just fine right now anyway. But they talk about those kinds of things in the chat. They engage a lot of conversation when it comes to YouTube itself, and definitely are somebody who engages conversation with well wishes. I noticed that they said they actually had lived at one point in Buffalo, New York, as well as Chicago, 2 cities I've had the pleasure of visiting myself. Buffalo many times, and Chicago twice. So hopefully everybody in the house is doing well. Classy Cookery, good to see you here. Again, I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So let me get to Country Christian right now, who just became a member today. I really do appreciate that extra support. And like I said, because of that reason, they will be added to our Wheel of Doom every time I see them in the chat right away. And let's see how easily we can find this channel. So it comes up not too bad for me because I'm already subscribed. But as you can imagine, either the channel name itself is very popular, or because the name is made up of a couple of popular words, this creator needs us to search, find, and click on them. One of the things you'll want to do is possibly use your filters to search for channels as opposed to videos. Possibly put quotes around the search phrase, as you saw me just do. But when we have creators with popular names like this, we're doing them a great service by searching, finding, and clicking on them. So eventually, as hundreds of creators do that, they will rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular country Christian. Official Brain Freeze, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for going back and checking that replay. Hopefully you have an idea of how things work here, and you'll meet lots of friends and family members here. They're brand new to Tuber Chat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome also. And our instructions are always in the video description. Ghostly Winds has come in. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Ghostly Winds, the Wheel of Festive Doom. Yes, absolutely. That name is playfully kept in honor of a friend of ours, Mr. Naz, from many months ago. Ghostly Winds has also had great impact on our community and is a creator that shows generosity in unique ways in the YouTube streets and is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. So thank you very much for that super chat. We'll look at Ghostly Winds shortly. So let's look at Black Phoenix, and thank you one more time, Country Christian, for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. And Black Phoenix, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support getting us going for today. So when I look for Black Phoenix, again, this is another popular channel name. Now, your search results will come up differently than mine, more likely than not, because they are not just based on what we're looking for and YouTube's basic algorithm in ways that we might normally expect, but it also has to do with geographics. So YouTube is trying to predict which Black Phoenix we might be looking for. So again, with a channel with this kind of a popular name, we want to search, find, and click on them. Country Christian, by the way, who we just looked at, is a brand new channel to Tuber Chat. They're just here for what I believe is the second or third time. So we will have a good time getting to know their content. I'm still getting to know it myself, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. Black Phoenix has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time here in Tuber Chat. They do typically long-form gameplay videos. I'm just going to take this 30-minute video. They're posting so frequently, I'm finding it to be a struggle catching up with them. This catch-up list is actually named by our dear friend Ghostly Winds, who we're going to look at in another moment, and that was renamed because this is a playlist I've made for myself so I can catch up with other creators and make sure I don't fall too far behind with their channels. But I've been lucky to catch Black Phoenix on some streams as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them. They do a lot of variety in their gameplay. 211 subscribers right now, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 they'll soon be thinking about. I'm just going to get Ghostly Winds up here on the screen, and I see we've got a little bit more action in the chat as well. And then Ghostly Winds is going to have some more videos for us likely in the new year. Rambling with the Brums, thank you so much for the super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next, right after Ghostly Winds, and before Garden State Gardener, who just dropped another super chat on us. So thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate this extra support to get us going for today. And Rambling with the Brums wants to win the board. They're here all the time. They're actually building up quite a reputation as both a supporter and a moderator on many channels. They're a fellow Canadian, too, as a matter of fact. Garden State Gardener's got the legendary Sunday Fun Day coming up, and we will have a look at that. Arsenic Element, thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to look at your channel right after Garden State Gardener before I start spinning the wheel again. If I have missed anything in the chat that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or @ mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That will hopefully help me see it a little bit easier. We'll catch it the next time around. Ghostly Winds is here with 679 subscribers. They're getting dangerously close to 700. It's great to see this channel coming along. They've been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. There are many creators who I speak to occasionally or frequently outside of YouTube. And that could be on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter occasionally. I'm not really very active on Twitter, but I am there once in a while. And then Ghostly Wind shows generosity in many different ways here on YouTube. And ways that are kind of undescribable, but this is a wonderful person to get to know and to connect with, and I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They do a variety of gameplays, typically retro. When we see their banner, we see Sega and Nintendo, obviously very popular video game manufacturers or brands or whatever you want to call them for everybody. But it's really cool because when I catch Ghostly Wins, whether it's on a video premiere or especially in a live stream, you can feel the energy from them while they're playing. And then as well, sometimes you get to see games you may have already seen before, and then sometimes you're seeing things you might be seeing for the first time, myself included. Official Brain Freeze. Thank you so much for that super chat. And again, Ghostly Wins is actually credited with naming my catch-up list, which is meant for me to stay caught up with creators to make sure I don't fall too far behind. So I hope everybody will connect with them. We're going to move on to Rambling with the Brums right now. Thank you both for your super chats. I really do appreciate that. And thank you so much, Lenny the Lawyer Live, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. That's our featured channel for today. He's shown incredible generosity since his entrance into the Tuber Chat family several months ago. It's my pleasure to feature your channel, and he's also wondering if anyone has used artificial intelligence programs and what they have thought of them. So I'll leave that to everybody in the chat, because myself, I have not. Any machine learning or AI that I have interacted with has just been in viewing what other people are talking about when we look at the internet and how things work. I'm always curious about anything digital, but I haven't used anything yet. That I know of, I haven't. Gail Southern Living, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Oh, the Cold Steel series. So, Ghostly Wins introduced me to a game the other day. So it's funny because my attention span, I gotta be honest with you, allows me, like, I want gameplay. When I do love video games. I love them. I grew up with them. I certainly don't make enough time to play, but I wish I would. But my attention span wishes for me to play games like Mario or Sonic or Grand Theft Auto or things that are constantly moving. So when I see things with storylines, while they might be very popular, especially when we think about like Legend of Zelda, I enjoyed it as a kid. Now it's a bit much for me to get through the storylines, because I find myself with such limited time to play. I just want to be shooting things and crashing things and avoiding things and everything else. And then Chris's Clever Craft has just walked in. Let's see what they've got going on. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. I'm going to get you to pardon me for a quick second, then we're going to talk about Rambling with the Brums. I'm going to show everybody something cool. I don't want to be materialistic at all, but we did just pass through Christmas Day, and I do celebrate Christmas, of course, with my family. It's, you know, a favorite time of the year. But one of the gifts that I received is really, really cool. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we're all going to get to experience the changes that will come to Tuber Chat in this way. So this is a Elgato Stream Deck Mini. And what this does is allows me to switch my scenes around very easily. Right now I'm using some F keys on my keyboard to do this kind of thing, where I'm you know, moving the scenes around, or I can mute and unmute my mic, which, as you know, I occasionally forget to do. But the Stream Deck Mini has a lot of features on it, and I'll do an unboxing and review on my personal channel of that, where we'll be able to see some extra features and tricks that will be pulled off from that device. Life will change. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And again, hopefully I haven't missed anybody. So we're looking at Rambling with the Brums. This is a fellow Canadian, somebody who's who's building up quite a reputation as a supporter and as a moderator. So they're joking. I keep telling the same stories all the time, but they were joking the other day about moderating about 4 streams at a time, which is interesting. But I caught them. It's been a little while now, but the last time I caught them on a live stream, they were allowing and encouraging everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, which is really cool. So you'll like likely meet more friends and family members with them. Now I'm going to give Ghostly Winds one more plug while we add the latest Merry Christmas video from Rambling with the Brums into my catch-up list, because I can see he's posting frequently. I don't want to fall behind. He's posted 5 videos this week, which is really cool. 458 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 500 that he'll be thinking about. And then now we're going to move on to Garden State Gardener. So thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that, Garden State Gardener. Thank you for yours as well. If anybody hasn't already given that thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Garden State Gardener is here right now, has dropped another super chat on us, so thank you for that. They've done that many times. They actually have Sunday Fun Day that will come up tonight in several hours from now, depending on what time zone you're in. I say tonight, but I'm in the Eastern time zone, and it comes up several hours from now. I'm hoping what you'll do is connect with Garden State Gardener and put their notification bell on so you don't miss Sunday Fun Day. Now, what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to take this Sunday Fun Day registration video, and I'm just going to watch this because I just want to be reminded exactly how the registration for this works. They do a lot of giveaways, and in their Sunday Fun Day live stream, they often hit over 100 people in the chat at a time, which all of us know is quite an accomplishment. So I'm just going to take this video and add it into my catch-up list as well, so that I can go and make sure that I can do a better job of promoting the Sunday Fun Day registration when we talk about it here. Walking the Spirit Zone, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, we do very often hit 100 now. It might be interesting to know that on average a Tuber Chat live stream between 2 and the better part of 2.5 hours can often have an average of over 100 channels coming through. But the most interesting part is to know that about 5% of those channels are brand new every single day. There are always new channels here coming into Tuber Chat, so always new people to meet, as well as a lot of familiar faces. Diet Spectral, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody, but as long as everybody's still active in the chat, we should get around to everybody, and hopefully everybody's enjoying meeting each other. Garden State Gardeners, fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. So I hope everybody will connect with them and check out what I'm talking about tonight for Sunday Fun Day. Peacekeeper, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Arsenic Element is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of your videos, and I usually look for something around 10 minutes. I see that most of your stuff is a little bit shorter. I'll take this 12-minute video here, and I will add this into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on, so that you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now, many of you may have noticed we weren't here yesterday. I was just out with family for Christmas Day. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their holiday. And we will not be here on Friday, which is New Year's Eve. I do plan to do a live stream on New Year's Day, and then again on Sunday and Monday of next week, but Friday we won't be here. And then in January, we'll be right back to the regular schedule every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So, Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom, forgive me for not welcoming you earlier, but it's good to have you here. Always, thank you. She is a very positive and motivating supporter for everybody, so I hope you'll connect with her. And Official Brain Freeze is here for the first time, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. And again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm just going to take your latest, actually I'll take a different video, let's see. I'll see what you've got. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. if I can. I see most of your stuff is longer or shorter than that, but I'll find something here I can watch. I just want to see if I can find something. You got lots of variety here, I can see. Okay, I'll just take your latest video. It's 18 minutes. I'll take it and add it into my watch later list. And again, what that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, like I was saying. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Classy Cookery, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, your channel is going to come up next. But I did spin the wheel, so right now Towels Art and Game is coming up. We'll have a look at this creator. This is an unbelievably supportive creator, and I'll talk about it in a quick second here. I might need just a quick moment. Barb's Country Home, good to see you here. Classy Cookery is set up, and I noticed that Facing Reality was asking, what is your favorite part of Christmas? I'm curious to know from everybody as well. You know, we always have an idea that when asked that question, a lot of people are going to say a lot of similar things. For me personally, I love family time. I love the idea of being around my family. I'm very lucky that I have a tight-knit, not very huge family, but there's about 8 or 9 of us that get together as often as we can. Christmas is one of those times when we get to hang out, and I'm very thankful for that. But I'm curious to know all the different things that people love about Christmas and what everybody has experienced in the last day or two. Pardon me just for a second. I'm going to come right back. One of the other things I can mention, I just watched a video right before Tuber Chat today. I was catching up with my catch-up list a little bit, and I saw a Christmas video from Super Twins Bella and Gabby, a couple of young girls who, you know, they get some help from their parents with their channel or whatever, but they are definitely enthusiastic. But when we talk about holidays and stuff like that, you know, it's one thing, you know, those of us who are fortunate enough to have like gifts that can be exchanged, and, you know, get to see the look on the kids' faces. They get so excited even before Christmas, on Christmas Day, and this and that. But it's wonderful to see the innocence and the honesty in the well wishes that they have for everybody. You know, like, Merry Christmas to you. I hope everybody has a good holiday and stuff like this. It's really a heartwarming video to see because of the excitement of these couple of friends of Tuber Chat. So I hope you'll go and check that out. It's Super Twins Bella and Gabby is what I'm talking about. I hope you'll go and check that at some point. So, Towels Art and Game is here with 159 subscribers. This is an unbelievably supportive channel. Now, they just came into the Tuber Chat family, I'd like to say a couple months ago, but it's really getting on a few months ago now. I'd have to go back and look. But instantly, the second they came into a Tuber Chat live stream, they were right away supporting other creators. Instantly, as soon as I was out, right after meeting Towels Art and Game the first time, saw them sharing for other creators, visiting premieres, live streams, commenting on tons of videos, and interacting in the chat. It's really an unbelievably supportive creator right out of the gate. So I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. You'll find what it's like to get that kind of support coming back to you as well. I can see they're posting frequently as well. They've put out a video a day by the look of it. I'm just going to take, I'll take your Merry Christmas video for now, and I'll add that into my catch-up list that I'll just use to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind with videos. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder for all of us to support everybody as much as we all might like. First time fishing adventures, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. If I've missed anything in the chat that anybody mentioned that you wanted me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll keep my eyes open and catch it the next time around. But I'm very grateful for everybody engaging conversation with each other in the chat. When you are engaging conversation in any premiere or live stream, you're actually doing a great service for the host of the channel, because it sends engagement signals into the YouTube algorithms. So we're looking at Classy Cookery. This is a longtime friend of TuberChat, as a matter of fact. So they've got 2,930 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the now 3,000 that they are officially on the road to. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. I see that Honeyco is in the house, and Venom for Life. Thank you both for coming back in, both longtime friends of TuberChat. Peacekeeper, thank you so much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. And for that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at. And thank you to Classy Cookery for a super chat as well. For that reason, we put their channel right up. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I've seen Classy Cookery actually collaborate with other creators as well. And I'm just going to hop into your videos here, because I'm likely behind with you, and I just want to make sure I catch something that I can stay caught up with your channel a little bit, not fall too far behind. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, when it comes to cooking channels, when it comes to healthy living, healthy lifestyle, anything finance related, and now I'm kind of grouping legal information into that as well. I think we can all draw something from these channels when it comes to education and knowledge. And Lenny the Lawyer Live happens to be our featured channel for today, so I hope everybody will connect with them as well. So let's get Peacekeeper up here. And you'll have to pardon me again, I just need one more moment. I'm going to come right back. I see that the Stock Explorer has come in, so it's good to see you here. We'll look at Peacekeeper in a moment. Okay, pardon me for that. LSP the, forgive me, I just missed your name. LSP the Golden Artist, good to see you in the house for the first time. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Gil Southern Living, I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Facing Reality is always serving refreshments of different types for everybody while we wait for the host to keep taking off and coming back. Peacekeeper, let me see what I can do about finding your channel. I would think by now it would come up a little bit easier for me, but Peacekeeper is such a popular name. This is another creator that we've got to do an extra step for. We're always doing a great service for these channels when we search, find, and click on them. So as you can see, they're coming way down in the search results for me so far. But as we search, find, and click on this creator's name, we will do we will help them rise up the search results, and YouTube will eventually do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular Peacekeeper. I'm going to take one of your videos and add it into my catch-up list so I can get caught up with your channel, because I know it's been a little while. But I just want to see if I can catch something here from your videos to see if we can find you. I'm going to see if stretch resolution might do it. I'm just looking for a search term. Something that might be somewhat unique, but a popular term for this particular channel. So they come up not too bad when we type in this Peacekeeper stretch resolution. So I'm going to put this in the chat. Everybody can copy and paste or type that out. I know it's a few words to type, especially if you're on a phone, but we're really helping this creator out when we look for them in this way. And you want to match that avatar to make sure you've got the right Peacekeeper. It's pretty easy to see. They've got a gaming logo here with a nice red P over some blue and gold kind of colors. But we're really helping them out by doing that. As you can imagine, as hundreds of creators do that, it will help them. So thank you, Peacekeeper, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Most of your videos are long form videos, but what I am going to do is take your Call of Duty video here from 2 weeks ago. I'm just going to take this and add this into my catch-up list so I can use that to get caught up with your channel and then hopefully not fall too far behind after that. The Stock Explorer is a member, so I'm getting them onto the wheel right away, as we do with all our members. I see that they said they survived Christmas, so I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully everybody has. I hope everybody had some kind of a good time. I noticed that the crypto notifications, at least for myself over the last several days, have all been positive, so that's definitely a form of surviving through the holiday. We're going to look at Kristen Welton right now. And Peacekeeper is just saying, need to have an updated stretch resolution video. Very, very cool. Hopefully you will. Old live streams, but that's okay. As long as you've got content there for people to see, that's cool. Kristen Welton is here. She is my love. She's here as a member and a moderator. Of course, she's been a member now for like 15 months or 16 months, whatever it is, since we were monetized, of course. And she is fully monetized herself. Lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. When you get there, she does a mix of lifestyle videos, unboxings, reviews, collaborations with other creators. She has engaged in series and is having some success with shorts videos as well, blowing way past 20 and at almost 30,000 views. So hopefully everybody will check this out. One of the things that we notice about Kristen Welton in the last long while, she gave her channel a facelift, and you can see that all of her thumbnails along with her banner and avatar are all matching now. And this, I believe, does really well with branding. So each video has its own thumbnail, whatever she feels is appropriate for each video, but they all have a common theme. And I think what will happen because of this kind of consistency, much like we see from the How To Lady and many other creators, is that when somebody sees a video suggested from this creator in the YouTube watch pages and things like that, they will be very likely to click on another video from this same creator because the branding is so consistent. They know that they've enjoyed one video, they'll probably enjoy the other. And yeah, I got Lenny the Lawyer Live's asking an interesting question to the Stock Explorer about crypto. I got to get in touch with the Stock Explorer just to see if they happen to be doing some trading in the way that I'm interested in as well. Oh, and then Facing Reality is just mentioning, please everybody follow the rules for connecting. So I should go over that. You know what I'll do? I'm overdue for putting names on the wheel, but I'll spin. I'll put one more channel up on the screen. We'll talk about that because I know we have a few new channels in the chat. And there are, you know, a mix of creators here in Superchat always. There are some creators who've been with us for a year or longer. There are some creators who've just been with us once, twice, or 3 times, and everything in between. Chris's Glover Craft is up here right now. And this is a very entertaining creator. I'm just going to show you their generosity on their front page. They're featuring a lot of channels, including Peacekeeper right now. Very, very cool. We just looked at that channel. When we flip over to Chris's Clever Craft and their videos, we're going to see what they've been up to lately. So when we talk about the idea of connecting, when you think about the idea of sub for sub behavior, strictly subscribing to somebody's channel if or because they've subscribed to yours. That is absolutely very much against YouTube's community guidelines. They specifically say that. Now, here in Superchat, we're here for much, much, much more than that. The idea here is that Superchat is a meeting place where you can meet other like-minded, generous creators who are willing to support each other over the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and possibly even eventually years, as you will hear from some of the stories I will tell you about creators who've been with me for well over 2 years already. So, when we connect, my recommendations are to start a conversation with creators in the chat before connecting with them. That just lets them know that you intend to connect, make sure that they're here, because a lot of creators are on phones and they go in and out of Superchat constantly. So you want to make sure you've got their attention. Once they know you're going to connect, you can head to their channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Very important that we watch the full video from beginning to end. Very important that it's at least 3 minutes long. You're free to do more than I suggest. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes or even longer. While you're watching the video, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Please do not say new fam here, or great vid, or friend from Superchat, or anything that hundreds of other people might be saying, because that will get your comment held for review in the YouTube spam filters, and you will almost certainly lose that connection in the next couple of days. YouTube plays games with all of our numbers, our subscribers, our views, our watch time, so we have to do as much as possible for each other while connecting these days. Once you've done these things, watched a full video, left a meaningful comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, then come back into the chat here, let them know that you've connected in that way. The most common way is to say, I've been to your house and left you a package. You basically mean you've been to their channel, watched a video, and left them a comment. And then they'll turn around and do the same for you. So it's fairly simple. We just dance around the things that we say here. Kid Wonder is in the house. They've got 3 channels. We'll talk about those soon. They happen to be a member, so I'm just putting them on the wheel right away. We're going to talk about Chris's Clever Craft in a quick second here. I see that House of X Entertainment is in the house. And they also happen to be a member. And then Oracles and Beyond is in the house. That's Cassie. She will give you... she does a lot on her channel, but one of the things that I mention all the time is she will give you a free Oracle reading. And sometimes she collaborates with other creators. So if you can catch her in a live stream, you might even get more than one. And that can give you some insight as to what's been going on in your life or what might be about to happen. Or make sense of what's been happening. Jeremy D-Day is in the house. That's JD Knight 7. When I talk about the idea of creators who could have been with you for, well over a year or possibly even 2 years or more, Jeremy D-Day, Ace Flaw 1, House of X Entertainment Inc. have all been with me for over 2 years, so I hope everybody will connect with them. So we're going to talk about Chris's Clever Craft in a second. Pardon me, I just need one more second here. We'll be right back. We'll talk about this channel. Alright, pardon me for that. Again, for like the 3rd time. And we're looking at Chris's Clever Craft. I'm going to get some names onto the wheel in another moment here. 393 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. And Chris's Clever Craft brings us a lot of variety on their channel. They started with do-it-yourself videos more than anything else, but they give us a great look at the creator behind the channel and their home life and their property, which is very interesting, especially to somebody like me. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. They bring fun everywhere that they go, here in Superchat, everywhere else when I run into them. Engaging chat in conversation, or engaging conversation in chats, both in premieres and live streams for other creators. They bring a lot of conversation and some comedy with them as well, which is always entertaining. So I've had a great time getting to know this creator. They show generosity in many different ways, more than I can describe here on YouTube. I hope everybody will connect with them and find out what it's like to have that kind of support coming back to you from a creator like this. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you have mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. And that should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time around. The LJ family, good to see you here. I think you're here for the first time. Forgive me if I'm mistaken about that, but it's good to have you in the house. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So I'm going to get Facing Reality, the How-To Lady, and DP's Wonderful World onto the wheel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Facing Reality is asking an interesting question for everybody in the chat today. I'm always nice. Absolutely always. 100% of the time. We all know this. And since it's too late for anybody to come around and say anything different, if they were checking their list twice, then I should be able to get away with that as well. So Thrill Seeks is here with 1,220 subscribers. And this is a longtime, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and dear friend to TuberChat. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The LJ family from Shay's Paradise, thank you so much for coming in. And the Lisa D. Delight Show, it's good to have you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Like I said, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So Thrill Seek shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. Unfortunately, I missed their birthday stream, but now I'm going to add that into my catch-up list so I can replay that. But they celebrated their birthday the other day. Thrill Seek shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They are willing to swap playlists with other creators because they are approaching monetization, and will have it actually any time now. They've got a lot of featured channels here on their front page as well. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. If you have, it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundations for our channels really comes from. And then if you have featured TuberChat on your front page, please let me know so that I can do the same for you, because I absolutely return that favor. I'm actually going to take, David's asking me to grab the longer video there. I'm going to do that. Lightopia, it looks like it's called, Alton Towers Lightopia. So that must be a special Christmas display from this area, which is cool. So I'll take both. I'll just put both in my catch-up list there, Thrill Seeks. And then as well, he will allow and encourage everybody to connect in his premieres and live streams the same way that we do here in TuberChat. As a matter of fact, once in a while he does a video specifically for that reason, so you'll meet more friends and family members over there. House of X Entertainment Inc. is another couple of creators who've been with me from the beginning. So when I was introduced to the small YouTuber community over 2 years ago, House of X Entertainment Inc. was a couple of the creators that I was introduced to right away. This is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. And then thank you, Lenny the Lawyer Live. Yes, I do appreciate all the thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So House of X Entertainment Inc. has 1,140 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. They are both monetized creators, but they're also monetized on this joint business channel between the two of them. You can see that TuberChat is a member on this channel, and that is more than anything else because of the loyalty and friendship of these two creators over all of this time. They were two of the very first creators to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream when I had started, and had been supportive all the way leading up to getting Tuber Chat going. They do a lot of focusing on other creators here, a lot of interviews and things of that nature. I've been honored to have been interviewed with Kristen Welton by House of X Entertainment Inc. I hope you'll go back and check that out as well. So hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you're willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is a very interesting creator for me to talk about, because again, this is another creator who's been connected to me for just as long as House of X Entertainment Inc. I met them both around the same time. Same with Ace Flaw 1, same with Jeremy D. Day. And it's because of the generosity and loyalty in these creators that I was inspired to even start Tuber Chat. So I'm just going to take your latest video here, Kid Wonder, Christmas in Chinatown, add that into my catch-up list so I don't fall too far behind with this channel. He's actually got 3 channels. So 3,150 subscribers here on his main channel and fully monetized. So I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther, and lots of ways to support him when we get to this channel. He's actually got 2 more, and I'm going to show you both of those. In Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, we see a lot of gaming live streams, as you would imagine. So we talked about this because I've been known to play this same game that Kid Wonder often plays called 8-Ball Pool. And it's a popular game on iPhone and Android. It has been for a long time. I'm not sure what other platforms it might be on. And then Kevin Cat is in the house. I can't be 100% sure just by the name, but it's good to have you here. My Bottissimo robot is welcoming you as if you're here for the first time. So hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Yarn Barf is back in the house. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And the reason I'm putting so much focus on this particular game right now is because Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream, I've been talking to them about the idea of a challenge between myself and them in 8-Ball Pool. Now the truth of the matter is I don't want anybody betting, because the the likeliness of Kid Wonder mopping the floor with me is pretty high. but it'll be fun to play anyway, because I really enjoyed that game. It's something I used to, just play. You never know what different people are playing on their phones when it comes to games. Almost everybody is some form of a gamer now. But we will arrange at some point in the very near future to have a challenge between the two of us, which Kid Wonder will stream, and that'll be cool. So we'll plan it in advance so that he can get some notifications out, and I can too. And I think that will be really fun, especially with somebody who's been a friend for such a long time. So 1,200 subscribers on this channel right here. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. And I'm just going to show you his 3rd channel as well. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. And Mortgage with Me, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Oh, 8-Ball Pool for me. Yeah, understandable, Yarn Barf. And Cali King 916, good to see you here. I have to step away for another moment, so I'm going to do that here. We're going to take a break for about 3 minutes. I'll talk about the Mukbang Show, and then we'll get another channel off of our Wheel of Doom. we're back, and I see that we've got some interesting activity in the chat. So, Lori Ward, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to look at that channel next, as a matter of fact. And I can't be 100% sure if you're here for the very first time. So hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm just scanning the chat to see what I may have missed. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. Shanice Reviews, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, I think we're just about caught up. So again, just forgive me if I've missed anything. I do appreciate everybody's patience. Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be a member, so we're going to get them onto the wheel right away. Let's look at Lori Ward right now and see what is up with this particular channel. The mukbang show with Kid Wonder is brand new, so I'm hoping everybody will support this creator on all 3 of their channels, and we'll push them up and over the 50 that they're thinking about today and get this channel rolling. It'll be halfway on its road to the first 100. And like I said, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me for about 2 years now, with Superchat from the very beginning, and you know, now well over 300 episodes later is still here. So Lori Ward, let me just make sure I'm getting the right channel here. I just want to match your avatar. Actually, I'll grab it from the chat list here. And forgive me, I know I'm falling behind in the chat. I appreciate everybody's patience, but we'll likely catch everybody in another second here. So I'm so happy that YouTube brought back the go-to channel situation. It's only available to moderators or the host of a channel. Saying here, Lori Ward is not a content creator, but is maybe just a supporter. But I really do appreciate that extra support then. And let me know if I'm mistaken, if you meant that for another channel specifically. And Dale Homestead, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, Country Christian, we put your channel up on the screen right after you got that membership, which I appreciate, of course. Andale Homestead, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So I'm just going to spin the wheel of doom, and we'll see who's coming up next. The Stock Explorer is somebody I was talking about earlier. I've been very happy the last couple of days. I get these notifications. I happen to be on Coinbase. And when we talk about crypto, which is one of the things that the Stock Explorer talks about, I see the notifications that I've been getting over the last couple of days have all been positive, which is a great turnaround because it was all negative a couple of weeks before Christmas. I made a bad prediction. I thought that what would happen is a lot of the people who would be shopping for Black Friday sales online and would be, like trying to save money, and then crypto was going to sit for a little bit, and then right after Cyber Monday, I expected it to start to take off, just because if people didn't find the deals they were looking for that they had saved money for, some of the people, especially when we think about Cyber Monday, might have dumped a bit of that money into crypto, and I was mistaken. So you don't want to take any of that advice from me, not yet. But and I've just barely dipped my toe into the arena anyway. But the Stock Explorer is somebody I'm looking forward to with some information when it comes to that, as well as stocks. What I love about this channel is that Nora, the Stock Explorer, gives us a really level-headed and down-to-earth look at the companies and products that they're talking about. I'm just going to take this Crocs video and add this into my catch-up list. I want to see what they have to say about this here. I got to catch up, actually. I don't really... The thing is, this channel, and more so because of its creator, though, are of personal interest to me. Like, so it's the subject of the channel that is of personal interest to me, but I just happen to like what Nora is doing over here, and I've enjoyed getting to know this creator. But I want to make sure I don't miss these videos, because I am really interested. Like I said, when it comes to anything financial, I think we all can draw a little bit of information here, even if you're not somebody who intends on investing in stocks or crypto, if we want to call it that. You can certainly draw from some of the education that comes around, so that when you are going to make financial decisions, you are very well informed. Let's just say we all are, right? And especially when we talk about monetizing our YouTube channels, wouldn't it be a wonderful world if we could maximize the impact of the income that comes from monetization? So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. The Stock Explorer right now has 578 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You can see that Nora is a dynamic host, and here's an example of some of the things that they do. Like, they will be showing us the products that they're talking about while they're talking about these companies, and discussing why they think that these companies are going to make usually upward moves in the near or distant future. So I hope everybody will connect with the Stock Explorer. I also see this creator showing generosity in many different ways, including having other people join them on their channel, and then joining others on their channels to share information as well. The LP channel, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm going to put the how-to lady up on the screen right now, and we'll see what they've got going on. And yeah, I was curious about Lori Ward there, if they did have a channel that they wanted me to have a look at specifically. Lori Ward may be a supporter. And there's lots of times where you're going to find that in most people's cases, you're going to have more supporters, more viewers than content creators on your channel. Superchat is just a different thing. So, of course, 99% of our community are channel owners or content creators, right? We do have a few supporters as well, for which I'm grateful. The how-to lady is here. She is a powerhouse of energy and positivity and motivation. I'm going to put Corinne's life onto the wheel. They're here as both a moderator and a member, as a matter of fact. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub. Forgive me, I don't think I actually welcomed you. I know you've been here for a long time, but thank you for being here. And again, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So the how-to lady has 468 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I am so unbelievably happy to see Spotless Calm in the chat. They were MIA for just a couple of days there. But, you know, it's interesting as we get to know other creators and literally become friends. It's interesting to know that, you know, people will notice if you're gone for a moment, or, you know, hopefully not more than one, and then at least come looking for you. You know, and I appreciate that when people do it for me. I don't tend to disappear or anything like that, but if I did, it's nice to know that we've got some serious friendships going on where people are literally going to care and notice and check up on you and things like that. But Spotless Calm is definitely an influencer as well as a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So I hope everybody will connect with them. And the how-to lady is somebody I just touched on for a very quick second earlier, because she recently gave her channel a facelift, where what she did is align all of her thumbnails to match her banner and her avatar in a way where she has claimed a specific color palette for herself on this channel. And what that does is then when somebody has watched a video from the How-To Lady and enjoyed it, they will be very likely to click another video from the How-To Lady because of the branding that she's got going on. This is what I was talking about with Kristen Welton on the featured channels list there. So the How-To Lady shows generosity in many different ways on YouTube, but like I say, she is a powerhouse of energy, positivity, and motivation. I hope you'll enjoy that for your channel after you connect with her. Chef Roger Vlog, it's good to see you here. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. You know, as we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. What you'll find is a lot of your friends that you start to build with your YouTube channel, you're going to start seeing less and less. Not all the time, and I'm not even saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is a common thing. And it's fine because, you know, just like friends in real life, I'm sure everybody has people that they haven't spoken to in a couple of, you know, weeks, months, or even years or longer. But when you pick up the phone or when you run into them or have a chance to meet, it just feels like yesterday, like no time has gone by. That can be the same thing here. And we see it all the time. So I want to show you the How-To Lady's second channel called These Fierce Fashions, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the branding, because she's matched the branding on this channel to the How-To Lady, just with a slightly different color palette, which is really cool, because I believe what will happen then is as creators or as viewers find videos that they enjoy from this creator, it won't matter which channel they're from, because the branding is similar, that they will likely click on another video from this creator when presented with that the second time. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here. It's going to be time for me to add some names from our chat list. So we'll do that in a second. Scratch and PPA still sitting in the pole position, of course, and we're expecting shortly to go and visit Michael's Adventures for a premiere, probably in just over an hour from now. So John H Shelton is coming up. This is another creator with a couple of channels. First, we're going to look at John H Shelton, Godzilla fan vlogger. Vlogging and poems. It's a tongue twister with John H Shelton because he's changed his channel names a couple of times. John H Shelton, Godzilla fan, vlogging and poems. And hopefully everybody will connect with him here. He's fully monetized. Lots of ways to support him when you get there, including super chats and memberships. Well over 2,100 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 22 now that he'll be thinking about. And it's interesting to see these Transformers videos here. I used to run home from school to watch the Transformers cartoon. It's interesting because where I was from, it also... they would play the Transformers and G.I. Joe right after each other. And somebody gave me recently a G.I. Joe soundtrack vinyl record, which I still have to do a vinyl record unboxing video of, and on my personal channel. I'll do that eventually. But it's interesting to see the Transformers there. I really enjoyed that. Me and my sister used to watch those cartoons with my dad when we were kids. So let's look at John H. Shelton's second channel. Let's see if he's got it listed on his front page here. Here it is, John H. Shelton Extras in Bits. And this is where we see the same creator. He happens also to be a member of our Twitter list because he retweets for us so often. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Superchat gets automatically added into that list. There are over 100 people there. They are all active in the Superchat community. They are all active on Twitter and willing to share for others. So the idea is you might be able to find some friends over there, trade favors, and get some outside traffic coming into your videos from Twitter, which is always a good thing. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to add some names from our chat list right this second before we even talk about the next channel. And I must have jinxed it by mentioning it, but there we go. We're going to see Scratch and PPA, who's held pole position on the Wheel of Doom for a little while. I'll put the channel up. We'll talk about it in a moment, but I am going to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list before I do that. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their holidays. And we'll see what's going on with this week's premiere from Scratch and PPA in another moment. So we've already got DP's Wonderful World on the wheel. Facing Reality is still there. The Lisa D Delight Show and First Time Fishing Adventures are both going to come up. It's taking me a second here to copy and paste, but we'll get them going. Today's featured channel is Lenny the Lawyer Live. So every day, or almost every day, we feature a different channel on Tuber Chat. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. We do that so that you have the opportunity to meet now almost 300 different creators that have had impact on myself or our community in some way. And because I want you to be growing your channel even when we're not live streaming. I can't live stream 24 hours a day, of course, so I want you to be growing your channel. So let's look at Scratch and PPA. I got Lisa D Delight Show, First Time Fishing Adventure, and Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom on the wheel for now, and we will fill it up as we need. So I'm just going to catch this glitch here. Whenever you sign up for or set a notification on a live stream or a premiere, for whatever reason, it doesn't show up on the featured section, but it always shows up here. Very interesting. But Scratch and PPA always sets his premieres far in advance. This one is coming up on Tuesday. He runs them every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And what you'll find here is an interactive series of videos. So what I mean by that is you have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. And then that sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. So I hope you'll join us this Tuesday, and what you'll find when you get there is a chat that runs faster than Tuber Chat, faster than most you've ever seen. It is a very fast-paced, high-energy whirlwind of support that comes back from Scratch and PPA because of the overwhelming support he gives to other creators all the time. So I hope you'll enjoy that and join us, like I said, this Tuesday. It happens every week. And Scratch and PPA, again, is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. So let's spin. We'd love to get Scratch and PPA a little bit closer to 900. He is neck and neck with Michael's Adventures, who is also approaching 900. Both of these creators are unbelievably supportive. They live wholeheartedly by the idea of giving to others much more than they expect to receive, and we are very lucky to have them here as beloved, dedicated moderators, and they are both shining jewels in the Tuber Chat family. We're going to go visit Michael's Adventures in another hour or so for a premiere that he's got for us. We've done that many times. Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. And this is a creator that's got 1,130 subscribers or so. So definitely they've got their 1,100 locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. I see that they've got a premiere set up for tomorrow. So I'm going to set my reminder. What I'm doing now... Oh, I had the reminder on. What I'm doing now is setting reminders for everybody for everything. I think that that gives a engagement signal to the YouTube algorithms for interest in the video. So I'm recommending to everybody to just put on every notification you see, whether or not you think you can be there, because we just want to do as much as we can for each other while we're connecting. And then, yeah, could you imagine the how-to lady? I think we're a little premature for this idea right now, but wouldn't it be wonderful to have a yearly Tuber Chat cruise where we all go and take off and meet, or at least some kind of a meetup in a major city in probably the United States. That's where the bulk of our audience comes from. My bet is that half of our audience is in the United States, and then the other half is split between Canada, the UK, Jamaica, and other countries. So, I could be wrong about that. I got to go back and look at the analytics. But let's see what we can... what I can mention about Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom more than anything is that when this creator came into the Tuber Chat family so long ago, they were right away just blazing with generosity for other creators, with positivity, motivation. They bring this with them everywhere they go. So they are out supporting other creators. When I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, I run into Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom regularly. and commenting on videos as well. They are always positive and always engaging. And then, you know, they bring positivity on their channel. Obviously, when they talk about fitness, health, and wellness, they are expecting to motivate us in positive ways. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Now, I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels because we are in the second half of the live stream. And we're going to go and visit Michael's adventures in a little while. So Facing Reality is coming up right now. I talk about this channel because they are always at the head of the list when it comes to engagement in the chat, positivity, motivation, and things of that type. They bring us these kind of qualities both in their videos and then everywhere they go. So I'm going to set your reminder for tomorrow's premiere as well. They're actually going to run a premiere right at the same time as Superchat starts tomorrow, but what will happen is we will have brand new content from Facing Reality to check out right after Superchat is done tomorrow. And oh, Outgoing Azzy's in Colorado. We should all meet in LA. It's possible. Oh, there you go. LA is where all the YouTubers go. I've heard of a few meetups in Vegas as well. And then, of course, I'm a little closer to New York. I could get to New York in a day. So it might make sense to do something there as well. But we'll see. We'll see as things grow and we meet more and more creators. And, you know, Canada's expecting another lockdown. We're expecting things to get pretty tight around here, starting almost right now. So it might be a while before we can do anything. But the next time that things open up, maybe we can start thinking about arranging something like that. It would be wonderful. I'm always up to meet other creators. I've been lucky enough to have a few visit me because I live very close to Niagara Falls. I'm only about 15 minutes away. And it's a big tourist destination. Of course, it's called the honeymoon capital of the world. So a couple of creators have come over here already. So Facing Reality, like I said, spreads, well, she says positive messages in a fun way, which is exactly what you find on her channel. But you also find positivity and as well motivation for other creators. She brings fun everywhere she goes. Here in the chat, she's always giving away whatever we've got in the pantry, whatever we've got in the fridge, especially when I take off. I noticed that as soon as I went for the last break, Facing Reality said all drinks and refreshments are on the house. So that's wonderful. You can follow Facing Reality and make sure you take part in that every time I walk away from the screen here. But she's got 800 subscribers exactly. We're happy to see this channel growing fairly rapidly, as a matter of fact. And we're excited for Facing Reality to get on the road to 900. Whenever you're aiming for a milestone like 800 here, Facing Reality is just crossing, you always want to push a little bit farther and gain a few more subscribers if you can. I recommend at least 5, if not 10, just to make sure that that number's locked in, because it's not a great feeling to cross a milestone and then slip below. We know that YouTube plays games with all of our numbers. Whether it's our subscribers, views, hours, and other things like that as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and hopefully everybody will connect with Facing Reality. Like I said, she brings motivation, positivity, and fun everywhere she goes. She'll likely bring that to your channel as well. When we talk about the idea of Niagara Falls, I happen to be in Canada, and we're going to look at a fellow Canadian from the other side of the country, but this is DP's Wonderful World. This is Allie, and she brings pure variety on her channel. A lot of hauls, a lot of, they're not challenges. She did a kind of taste test of a lot of the things she brought out of a haul video the other day. I've just set her premiere as a, I've set the reminder for her premiere. She's got one tomorrow. That's going to be soon after Superchat. As a matter of fact, we've got one coming up from Wolf Spirit Productions tomorrow that will raid, and then right after that, DP's Wonderful World will have one shortly after. I am going to take your latest video though and add it into my catch-up list, because I can see I'm falling behind. You're posting frequently, several times a week. And that's a good idea, Arsenic Element. Pardon me just for a second. we can all learn from each other. This is one of the things that I enjoy about YouTube the most. I certainly learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And then my wish is that we take the things that we do learn, we discuss them here so that we can share that information with everybody, and then we can all make better decisions for our videos and our channels, myself included. So DP's Wonderful World, we don't have a sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. And then the Stock Explorer says they know they're Canadian because of Dollarama. Yeah, I think they have 700 of them, actually. And interesting, you know, Canada only makes up 10% of the population of the United States. But we have that chain of dollar stores, I think, has 700 stores, which is unbelievable. But that makes this channel ring true for me, just because they're showing things that, you know, I absolutely relate with. But Ali is a very supportive creator to a lot of channels, and as you're bouncing in between premieres and live streams, you'll likely run into her supporting others, hopefully including yourself. So she's doing some shorts videos as well and catching some activity on those, which is great to see. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. Spiky, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And, oh, where did the channel go? Love and Live Show, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Gift Fashion Concepts, good to see you in the house as well. And forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Lenny the Lawyer Live is our featured channel for today, and I'm going to add some more names onto our Wheel of Doom from our chat list in another second here. If anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm looking at what I could do about adding some more names onto the wheel. The LJ family. Oh, did I say the LP family? Why did I say that? Forgive me. I'm must have vinyl records on the brain. The LJ family is going to be coming up on the wheel. I think we're looking at that channel for the first time, but forgive me if I'm mistaken about that. Ace Flaw 1 has been with Superchat from the very beginning, and even longer, as a matter of fact. I see that Emotion has come in. They are both a moderator and a gold member, so we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. So let me spin. We'll get a channel up here. We'll add some more names as we need them. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So if you look at that luck, Emotion, who's a talented singer and songwriter, just walked in with their official music channel. And the second they walked in the door, I put it on the wheel and it came up right away. So we're going to look at this creator. They've actually got 2 channels. I'll show you both of those. And as I had said, they're here as a moderator and a gold member. So we will see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. Yarn Barf, thank you so much for a super chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that before, and for that reason, we're going to put Yarn Barf's channel up next before I spin the wheel again. Dark Wave, good to see you back in the house. And Emotion on this main channel has 2,180 subscribers right now. We're watching them grow rapidly, because this talented singer and songwriter is bringing us just the tiniest variety on this channel. They are bringing us their original works in the form of music videos, sometimes in compilations, both in premieres and live streams, a couple of reaction videos, and a small bit of other variety here. But when we look at their second channel, we will see Writing with Emotion New Soul. And by the way, they're fully monetized, of course, on their main channel with memberships available. They've just done a rejig of their membership program, so you can check that out when you're there. And then when we look at the second channel from this creator, we also see a little bit more variety here, including some reaction videos. And they've done that on both channels, actually. But particularly what we get here more than anything else is a behind the scenes look at the creative writing process that this talented singer and songwriter uses in the creation of their original work. So I hope you'll enjoy that. What I can say about this creator, beyond the fact that they're a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and dear friend, is the fact that when you hear this artist, you feel like you've known them for years. I really do believe that. I believe that most people would agree with me when I say that. And we always have a good time when we're hanging out over there. We've joined them many times for those premiere and live stream Tiny Desk concert type productions. So, 402 subscribers on Writing with Emotion New Soul. I hope we'll push them a little bit farther. They're on the road to 500 now. Yarn Barf, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, they've done that many times before, but we're looking at this channel right away for that reason, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel in another moment. 3,510 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling on the road to 3,600. This is a creator with a lot of experience. As you can see, we've got videos from up to 13 years ago on this channel, but they've recently started posting very frequently, so I'm hoping everybody will enjoy that. And they've shown to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter in the last couple of months since finding Superchat. I wondered when I had seen the name of this channel the first time, Yarn Barf, I wondered if that was actually even a real channel. I have to admit, I looked in the background to check, like you might do for trolls and things like that. But what I found was I went to their About page, and sure enough, it's spelled out right there. They tell you exactly what Yarn Barf is, and it makes it that much more interesting to know that they've got a name for their channel. Which then becomes suitable because they've got a lot of variety here, but they talk about these types of things. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Like I said, they happen to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I can see them having fun in the chat talking about throwing yarn through outgoing Azzy's window. That's an interesting way of connecting, but we all have interesting ways. Pardon me just for a quick second. I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to spin the wheel. Edna's World is here. They are a veteran of YouTube with over, forgive me, I think it's over 10,000 subscribers. Well, hopefully we'll look at that channel afterwards. And they've been making regular appearances here in Superchat. We met them originally from Vern's Junk Closet. They were inspirational in the creation of Vern's Junk Closet's channel, so I hope everybody will connect with them. And let's spin the wheel. I said we'll get another channel up here right now. It'll be time for me to add some more names to the wheel in another moment. So Ace Flaw 1 is coming up, and I've talked about this channel just a little bit, a couple of times today already, because when you start your YouTube channel, I think it's true for everybody that we wonder who's still going to be there a year or two or even longer, to support you and become friends and things like that. Ace Flaw 1, I've been connected to for well over 2 years now. They have been unbelievably supportive on all of my channels. As a matter of fact, they were with me long before we even started Superchat. And I'm laughing. Outgoing Azzy is finding that comical. I'm glad that you're connecting with Yarn Barf. And Ace Flaw 1 has 3,500 subscribers right now. More than anything, they bring us travel videos, but the creator behind this channel is Andy. I caught them on a live stream for the first time way back, and I frequently refer to this channel as Andy Ace Flaw 1, but they have been a longtime friend of Superchat, and you can see at over 300 episodes later, Ace Flaw 1 is still here with us. They were with me long before Superchat was even a thought, let alone before we started. Gift Fashions Concepts says they can't share now. Is something up, or is there a glitch that you're experiencing somewhere, or is it not everybody has the community tab until you have over 500 subscribers, but there are all kinds of glitches on all the social networks. I get removed from Reddit, not removed, but like blocked from posting on Reddit often, just because I post so much over there. Reddit is just another social network. There's a lot to learn over there, but they are unbelievably fast for sharing, almost as fast as Twitter, as a matter of fact. So I tend to share over there so frequently that I end up getting blocked over there. It comes right off within a few hours, but it can be limiting. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Oh, yeah, Outgoing Azzy. Yeah, I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other. Hopefully everybody will connect with AceFlaw1. I'm going to start moving a little bit faster through channels because we've been on for about an hour and a half right now. And in about half an hour, we're going to go and visit Michael's Adventures for a premiere. We've done that many times before. He's always got interesting productions for us to see. He's actually done a test with his camera so we can go and see what has happened with that. And First Time Fishing Adventures is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on for us. They are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've just been with Superchat for about a month or so now, but have already engaged conversation, as you can see today in the chat, and are a loyal and dedicated supporter. I've seen them out supporting others as well. So with 490 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about and get that community tab rolling for them. And then Fanatic Guide, good to see you in the house. Thank you very much. Today's Mondays is almost always a little bit slower than Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're always overwhelmingly busy, but Monday is the day that's a little bit calmer than the other, so I don't know if we're going to hit 100 today. I do appreciate the thought, of course, and if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. We're doing great. I Need Coffee 33, good to see you in the house as well. And like I said, hopefully everybody will connect with First Time Fishing Adventures. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I'm just going to take your latest video and put that in my catch-up list to catch up with as well. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. So we'll spin the wheel. It's time for me to get some more names happening. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Mrs. VSNC09 is coming up right now. And this is another creator who came into the Tuber Chat community a few months ago and was just blazing with generosity and support for other creators. I'm happy to see them out supporting others regularly, always engaging conversation and always being motivating towards others. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And with over 1,500 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,600 they'll soon be thinking about. They're experimenting with shorts videos over here, and they're getting a bit of action there, but as well, they do a lot of royal family coverage and discussion, and these are their most popular videos on this channel. And then they do a lot of other variety as well. So this is really interesting, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Oh, they actually did a Christmas trivia video. That was cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And it's time for me to get some more names on the wheel, so I'll do that in a quick second here. And yeah, even I have to wonder what day it is of the week sometimes. I get myself falling behind with that as well. Oh, the Lisa D. Delight Show. Not familiar with Reddit. Please give you advice on how to grow your cooking channel using Reddit. I'm just going to show everybody something for a quick second. I'm logged in, of course, like always. So Reddit is a different kind of beast from the other social networks because the idea of like trolling and harsh treatment between people kind of, I think, got its name from Reddit. It can be vicious. So the reason why I mention that, though, is because the idea behind Reddit is that it is set up into different forums, similar to what you might expect from a group on Facebook or a page on Facebook or something like that. Really bite-sized pieces of information that are followed by a lot of comments that result in discussion. So Reddit is set up in all kinds, millions of different what they call subreddits where people can discuss specific things. So if you are somebody who really enjoys donuts and Disney, there will be a subreddit for people who enjoy donuts and Disney, and you can talk about that all day long if you want. Now, you cannot post your videos anywhere that is inappropriate. So for instance, I have posted a hotel review video that I did in a section that was meant for tourism, and I just got hammered by everybody. You don't belong here, don't put this here, follow the rules, learn what you're doing, and blah, 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 blah. So I realized very quickly that this is the kind of activity that goes on Reddit. They don't want free advertising, which even though that may not be what you're doing with your videos, it might be looked at that way. So I'm just going to show you something. When you get into Reddit, you just make an account like you do on any other social network. There could be a time limit for when you sign up for your account to when you're allowed to post, because they don't want trolling. They don't want people just making fake accounts like people do here on YouTube and starting to hammer each other repeatedly. So what I did is made a separate subreddit just for TuberChat where everybody is safe and free to post their YouTube videos, which you see done here. Actually, I made the mistake of posting something twice here, so let me delete that. I didn't realize I must have automatically done that before Christmas and then did it again. Jack Dawson's got his video posted a few times here. That's okay. But you can see there's Towels Art and Game, there's Hilda DC, there's Corinne's Life, there's lots here. You can post other people's videos here as well as your own, and it's so easy to share. So let's do this for Mrs. VSNC09 right now. I'm just going to take their most popular video, and what I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to share once you're already signed up to Reddit and once you've already joined the TuberChat subreddit. And forgive me, I know I'm falling behind in the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed anything anybody meant for me to see. God's House of Prayer Ministries, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like, and if you meet people one by one and follow the instructions, you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. 504 Pitbull Kennels, thank you for coming in. I think you've been here before. Forgive me if I'm wrong. And TWTTV, I think I welcomed you earlier, but I know you're here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anything. We'll catch up after I finish the quick tutorial we're doing here. What we're looking at is how to share. So when we hit the share button, it might be a little bit different on a phone. One day I'll do a tutorial about this. We just click on Reddit. You can see mine comes up first because I use Reddit so much. I'm already logged in. What it's going to do is post to a community. This is what I talk about with subreddits. You must select a community to post into. There's no such thing as posting on the Reddit front page or anything like that. So I will go down. Actually, I usually type to search, but you can see I'm a member of a few communities here. I'm really not active in the other communities on Reddit, but there's the TuberChat subreddit there, and I will add some flair so you can share your videos, your live streams, community posts, and all kinds of stuff there. Mostly it's just videos and live streams here. And then you click post. And it's really that simple. It's just a couple of clicks. It's so fast, it's unbelievable. And I'm lucky enough to be on a computer all the time, so this is where I find so much benefit. Now, I understand that more gaming channels find success faster from Reddit than most others, but you can also start posting here and then finding out if people will find your content based on the title and then just come in. They don't have quite the same intricate details like tags and long descriptions and things like that like we have to do on YouTube. So like I said, it's very, very quick, but it's that simple. So I hope everybody will test that out and join the TuberChat subreddit when you get there. We also have a Facebook group where everybody's free to post their videos, and that's becoming active. We just started it a couple of months ago. I had started a private group a year ago, but decided to restart a public group just a few months ago, and that's starting to build up, so you'll find some activity there. And the Lisa D. Delight Show is coming up right now. So thank you for the question, by the way. I really do appreciate the idea of being able to go over some of that stuff. Hopefully everybody found that the littlest bit helpful. And if you wanted to mark the timestamp, we're about an hour and 40 minutes into today's episode, number 331, if you wanted to go back and see what I was talking about with Reddit there. And hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If I missed anything that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Love to travel with Wave. Good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And it's almost time for me to get some more names onto our wheel, so I'll do that in a second. The Lisa D. Delight Show, when I talk about these channels that bring us cooking or healthy living or healthy eating or finance or legal advice and things like this, there are a few different genres of channels now that I think everybody can draw from, and I really enjoy the real world look that we get from a lot of these cooking channels like the Lisa D. Delight Show, where we can see things that are really being made in people's homes, for their friends, for their families, in different places around the world. So as they say on their banner, Southern cuisine with a healthy flair. So they've definitely, taken out a piece of their own genre and niched down even farther with their channel, which is really, really cool, because you may have a handful of cooking channels in your subscriptions, but it's interesting to have a different collection so you know what you're getting when you get there. The name of the Facebook group is just Tuber Chat, Dark Wave. You can easily get to it from our Facebook page. So if you go facebook.com/tuberchat, you'll find the page right away. I just post our streams there, and then the group is found there as well. Like I said, it's a public group. You might have to be approved, but either I or somebody else will approve you right away. And everybody's free to post their videos or anybody else's videos as much as you want there. And it's getting pretty active, as a matter of fact. So I did promise I was going to add some more names to the wheel, so I'll do that. The Lisa D. Delight Show has 1,640 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. I'm sure I'm going to be behind with this channel. So I'm just going to take one of their videos here and add it into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with this channel. Make sure I don't fall too far behind. And we'll get some more names onto our wheel in a second here. Jeremy D-Day will come up. That's JD Knight 7 with a second channel, as a matter of fact. Like I said, another creator who's been connected to me for about 2 years. Lenny the Lawyer Live is our featured channel for today, so I hope everybody will go and check that channel out as well. Lenny the Lawyer Live is bringing us a lot of answers to questions that people have when it comes to the legal arena. He clearly spells out the idea that it's not necessarily legal advice. You must be speaking directly to a lawyer for that purpose, if I understand correctly. However, he is willing to take requests for ideas that people would like to know about when it comes to legal questions. So you can keep that in mind, and hopefully you'll connect with Lenny the Lawyer Live for that reason. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And now I'm going to start moving quite a bit faster through channels, because we've been on for quite a while, almost 2 hours now. The LJ Family is coming up, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures in about a half an hour or so. The LJ Family. We got to make sure we get the right channel here by putting maybe quotes or searching for channels as opposed to videos. So you just want to make sure you're matching the avatar, because the LJ Family is a popular name. We can see there's several channels with a similar name. 49 subscribers right now, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Up and over the 50 they're thinking about, get them halfway on the road to the first 100. And just getting Chef Roger Vlog onto the wheel as well. The LJ Family, I'm still getting to know their content, but I'm just going to take your latest, I'm going to take your vlog video here and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your channel a little bit. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like if you have mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I will keep my eyes open. We'll hopefully catch it the next time around. Oracles and Beyond is still in the house. I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel in another second here. We've got Corinne's Life coming up right now, and she is a dear friend, but is here both as a moderator and a member, and has been for a very long time. And with 1,330 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther on this channel towards the 1,400 that she's thinking about. And fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Cubans Universal, good to see you in the house. Corinne's Life shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube and is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours as they work on a second channel as well. They've got featured channels here where a lot of familiar faces will be found, and then they are willing to allow and encourage, well, they're willing to allow, and they also encourage people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely find lots more friends and family members when you're over there. So I hope everybody will connect with Corinne's Life. She is a dear friend. What we find on this channel is a mix of everything, you know, going on in Corinne's life, but she happens to be a small business owner, and one of the things that or what she does with that business is provide merchandise, not only for the purpose of selling online, but also to other YouTubers and small businesses for the same purpose. So you will definitely learn a lot from Corinne's Life. You're starting to see their merchandise popping up around YouTube, particularly within the Tuber Chat community. And it's interesting to get that kind of education coming from a creator like this, but then also knowing that they can be used as a resource when you start to think about those things for your own videos and businesses surrounding those YouTube channels. So I'll get some more names onto the wheel in another moment. I just added Darkwave Gift Fashion Concepts and Oracles and Beyond. So we'll look at those in a moment. I'm just going to spin. And like I said, Corinne's Life happens to be here both as a moderator and a member. Thank you, Rambling with the Brums, for reminders about the thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already gotten to give a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Forgive me, I'm going to put Gift Fashion Concepts on in another second here. I just want to point out this video. This is an example of the kind of merchandise that can be made by Corinne's Life, but was sent over to her in a special video from Tuber Chat, because like I said, she happens to be a very dear friend, and it's a Christmas spirited video, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. It's on our front page as well as on Corinne's Life's channel. You'll find her live streaming as well with a lot of other creators. She jumps in on other people's panels. She has a lot of panels there herself and gives us a great look at her home life behind the channel as well. Gift Fashion Concepts is here as well. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel. I've been through a few videos right now. I'm just going to take one more, your latest video here, add it into my catch-up list, and pardon me, Gift Fashion Concepts happens to be a loyal and dedicated supporter. They've been with Tuber Chat for a little while now. I'm hoping you will connect with them and find that support coming back to you as well. I'm loving the look of some of these thumbnails. They're so bright and colorful, right? And I think that that can really be a draw. Your analytics will tell you the story. When you look at the Reach tab on your analytics, particularly on a computer, it's the purple one. You see an upside down triangle. We call that a funnel. And when you talk about your thumbnails and your titles, YouTube tells you how well they're performing, how many times YouTube shows your video to people through the thumbnail and title, and how many times people click on them. It's called your click-through ratio, and you can check that out and get an idea as to how your thumbnails are performing. So once you've got a few videos out, you can see which ones are performing the best, and then hopefully duplicate some of that success. You're free to change your thumbnails and titles as often as you want on your videos, even after they've been published. So if you have a video that's not performing very well, you might want to rejig the thumbnail, title, description, and tags to see if you can get some extra life out of there. But I have a feeling these are going to do well because they're, like I said, bright and colorful and pretty much show what we're expecting on some of these videos and streams. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. Gift Fashion Concepts. As time goes on, I enjoy putting channels on the screen so that eventually I can do a better job of promoting you when I've got you up there. Oracles and Beyond is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Outgoing Azzy. Thank you for the kind words, but Outgoing Azzy is definitely a creator who's really moving along quickly. I think they've got over 4,500 subscribers right now or something like that. They're doing just great. They are definitely the king of outgoing, that's for sure. They bring a lot of excitement and engagement into the chat and are always motivating as well. When we look at Oracles and Beyond, this is a longtime friend of Superchat, as a matter of fact. The creator behind this channel, her name is Cassie. I can see again, it's been a while since I've caught you on a stream. I don't know why I'm always so far behind. I haven't been able to catch Oracles and Beyond much lately. Now, in fairness to myself, I'll just give you excuses, but my work season is just kind of wrapping up. It should have wrapped up already. We might hang into another couple of weeks, but I am not around on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So between the rest of the week, I'm trying to catch up as much as I can. But Oracles and Beyond, the reason I make such a big deal about this, I'm just going to take this 48-minute video here and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with this. Oracles and Beyond does a lot of live streaming, and you can see some of these panels here. They have other creators with them. What you'll find when you get there is she will give you a free Oracle reading, and occasionally she'll even have another creator doing similar content, and they will both give you readings together, which is interesting because you'll get different perspective as to what may be going on in your life, what may recently have been happening, and for argument's sake, maybe even what might be coming up. So I always find it interesting, but Oracles and Beyond is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She has a loyal and dedicated community of subscribers and supporters surrounding her channel, so you'll definitely get a warm welcome when you're over there, and hopefully I'll see you over there soon enough as well. So Oracles and Beyond, I don't think that banner, I noticed the how-to lady asking you, I'm not sure when you may have changed this, but I think I've seen this many times. The avatar certainly is common, and then she's got this graphic that looks like a cartoonized version of the creator. That's been there for a while. I don't know when you added that, but I've seen that many times too. And it's good to see she's experimenting with shorts videos and getting some activity on these as well. And then there's a little bit more variety in the channel, but you'll find that when you get there. We're going to look at Jeremy D-Day right now. This is another creator who's been with me for well over 2 years and has 2 channels. JD Knight 7, which I'll show you in a moment, and then Jeremy D-Day is what we see most often because they're working on growing this channel right now. They've got 190 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. I'm just making a note for myself. I'm always happy to see creators break into second channels when it's appropriate. I don't want to recommend it. I'm just saying when creators do, it can be a good thing if you can handle more than one channel. But Jeremy D-Day's been at this for quite a while. We get pure variety on this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that. But I'm just going to go over to their feature channels as well. I see that they're doing some shorts videos here, and we'll get JD Knight 7 up and see what they've got going on their original channel. You can see they've got over 3,600 subscribers, almost 3,700 now, so there's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. I'm just going to take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list so that I can get caught up with your channel, make sure I don't fall too far behind, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this unbelievably supportive creator. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel on the screen. I'm going to put up MTGV TV, who just walked in the door. That's Make This Go Viral TV. They've actually got 2 videos. They just did a shout out for Tuber Chat as well. We put that on our front page, as we do with all shout out videos, whether it's a video that's made specifically for or about Tuber Chat, or if it's a shout out video where we've been included with many other creators. We have 2 different shelves for both of those. And this past week, a lot of videos have been made about Tuber Chat specifically. They're all on our front page. I hope everybody will go and check those out. Make This Go Viral TV has 2,400 subscribers on their main channel. I'm hoping everybody will connect with them here. It's a lot of variety here, and they're experimenting with a lot of, you know, I don't necessarily want to say pop culture, but let's say topical content. And hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get there. And then as well, I'm just going to show you the second channel, Make This Go Viral TV 2, where they're doing a similar type of content, but they're mixing things up here. So they've got shorts going on. They're getting a little bit of action here as well, which is very cool. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They happen to be a loyal and dedicated supporter. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names onto our Wheel of Doom right now. Chef Roger Vlog is already there. Venom for Life will come up. If there's anybody still listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all. I'll get you added on there right now. And we will be going in about another 15 minutes to Michael's Adventures to catch a premiere. Everybody will be able to connect the same way that we are here during that live chat while we watch with Michael's Adventures. We've done that many times, and I'll leave this live stream running right up until that premiere starts so that we can clean up our connections here as well. Okay, and then I'm just making sure that Michael's Adventures has their premiere ready to go. I know it's already set up. We're just adjusting the time so that we know that it's ready to go in about 15 minutes from now, just under that. Just over 10 minutes, actually. And then Mr. Bones is still in the house. Good to see you still hanging out. Let's get them onto the wheel. And Gail Southern Living is here with 2 channels as well. Like I say, when I talk about creators, and I'm happy to see them break into second channels, we'll look at that in a moment. Gail Southern Living is obviously showing a lot of generosity here with featured channels on their front page. When we look at their content, we see a lot of variety. I can't believe how far I'm falling behind, but I can see they're posting frequently. They've put out 6 or 7 videos in the last week. So I'm just going to take this latest video. Actually, I'm going to take your Vlogmas Christmas video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so I can use that to catch up a bit. And then I'm going to switch over. She's fully monetized over here with Super Chats and memberships available and over 1,500 subscribers. But we're going to look at Coupon Gail, where she's got 557 right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. Oh, the Stock Explorer, you're working today? I wonder how many people are working on what we call Boxing Day, right? And I'm sure that's right across North America. I'm not sure what other countries have a holiday in most cases. Now, a lot of people would have to work, especially if you work anywhere where people are coming and buying anything. Then Boxing Day is a big, big day for sales and things like this, right? But a lot of other places, banks and things like that, at least in Canada, have holidays. Arsenic Element, thank you for the kind words. Hopefully you're meeting friends and family members here. And then Outgoing Azzy has some new thumbnails and some new community posts for everybody to check out as well. Coupon Gale, how am I behind with you here? You're posting multiple times a day here. So I'm just going to take this video that you just put up a few hours ago, put that in my catch-up list as well. Coupon Gale is the same creator from Gale's Southern Living, but she's working on helping us find ways to save money on this channel. So we hear from Garden State Gardener frequently that if you want to save $1,000, follow Coupon Gale. She'll show you how to do it. Mark the Shark, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I'll add a couple more channels from the chat. And again, if anybody's listening or watching that hasn't been on the screen or the wheel yet, just say anything at all. I'll get you on there. Mr. Bones is here and has been for a while, more in the background than anything, but we'll see what they got going on their channel. Andre Southgate, good to see you here. And Mark the Shark. Mark the Shark happens to be a moderator on our music channel as well. Mr. Bones. Oh, let me see how I can get to your channel here. Thank goodness for the go-to channel, because when I had I still have the extension go-to channel from the swap meet shops, but that there doesn't always 100% work. So I'm happy to have this back as well. It's interesting how they did it now, where they made it only available to hosts and moderators, but as long as it's here at all, we can get to the channel without too much trouble. So Mr. Bones is here with 403 subscribers. We see some familiar faces on their featured channels list, which is really cool to see. I'm always happy to see creators promoting each other. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but I know that this is a supportive creator who's out in a lot of other premieres and live streams, and there seems always to be a particular brand of entertainment going on in those live streams when Mr. Bones is there. Whenever there's activity in a live stream of different types, I tend to make note of who's around when different chats are so active and stuff like that. And this is where I start to draw conclusions, let's just say, about different creators and the influence they have on others. So I'm still getting to know Mr. Bones, but they bring a bit of comedy with them everywhere they go. And they're always engaging in the chat with conversation, which of course is a great service to any creator. We're sending engagement signals to the algorithm when we engage conversation in different chats for hosts of premieres and live streams. So Faye Blatcher is coming up right now. It's been a long time that they've been in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom. They're an extremely supportive creator. And the LP channel, okay, I was mistaken. I see the LP channel is here, and the LJ family. I mistook those two channels for each other. Forgive me, they just look so similar in the chat. The LP channel's been here for a while. We'll see what they've got going on their channel in a moment. Faye Blatcher's extremely supportive. When I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams myself, I run into her regularly, supporting others. And always engaging conversation and supporting other creators with chat and comments. I'm just going to add her latest video into my catch-up list. I thought I already had one, but I may not be completely caught up with that list. As you can imagine, it's been a couple of busy days for a lot of different people. But we'll catch up soon. And then thank you, everybody, for those thumbs up. Yes, we're doing great today. And let me see what I can do. I'm going to spin again. We're going to start rifling through these channels because Michael's Adventures has got their premiere set up already. We're going to go and visit that in just under 10 minutes. Mr. Bones, we just looked at. I forgot to take them off the wheel. We'll spin again. LSP, the Golden Artist, is back in the house. Chef Roger Vlog is coming up right now. LSP the Golden Artist is brand new to Superchat, so we'll be looking at that channel for the first time. And Chef Roger Vlog, of course, brings us delicious-looking content, but this is an extremely supportive creator as well, somebody who bounces in between premieres and live streams supporting others. I'm just going to take their latest video. I don't want to fall too far behind. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. I often say, and I've said it many times today, about, you know, cooking channels as well as finance channels and things like that. And our featured channel for today, Lenny the Lawyer Live, who brings us talk about legal issues and questions. I think we can all draw something from these channels. Arsenic Element, thank you again for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel earlier, but I appreciate that extra support, so thank you for that. And then we're going to spin again. Chef Roger Vlog has over 800 subscribers, but this is another extremely supportive creator who's out supporting others regularly as well. I'm behind in getting our link together for our raid. I'm going to put that up right now because we've just got a few minutes left to go. And we'll see what kind of activity happens in that chat, considering who's here now. And I will pin that link in another second here. We're going to look at Venom for Life, who's a longtime friend of Superchat, a previously featured channel, of course. I always feature channels based on impact and generosity that I see within the Superchat community. So let me pin this link. Anybody can head over there anytime, and we'll go and visit Michael's Adventures for a premiere. We've done that many times before. It's already set up. Anybody is free to connect the same way that we do here in Superchat, and I'll leave this live stream running for a few extra minutes so that we can continue connecting and cleaning up our connections here. Just going to take a video from Venom for Life to catch up with as well. This is another creator who brings us a lot of variety, particularly in gaming. 837 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And like I said, they've been a longtime friend of Superchat and a previously featured channel. Outgoing Azzy, I didn't delete your name. It's on the top of the list right now. I know it's hard for everybody on a phone to see the list of names on the Wheel of Doom, and I see that Venom for Life has actually changed their banner too, I think, right? There, see Outgoing Azzy, you're coming up right now. Outgoing Azzy was at the top of the list on the Wheel of Doom there. I took out Mr. Bones because I had their name on the wheel after I showed the channel. Sometimes I make that mistake. I might have said the wrong thing. I'm trying to race now through channels as fast as I can. And Outgoing Azzy has 4,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've actually got it locked in with about 4,520. I'm just going to take their latest video and add this into my catch-up list as well. They've got some new thumbnails, some new videos. They mentioned some new community posts as well for everybody to check out when you get there. And then yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. I certainly appreciate every moment everybody can spend here. I know it's a busy couple of days and a busy time of years. Yeah, Barb's Country Home, forgive me, I didn't put you on the wheel yet. Let me spin. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Michael's Adventures has just offered to move his premiere 15 minutes later so that we can get some more channels on the screen. So Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. I describe a couple of creators in this way because they constantly give more than they expect to receive on YouTube. I believe these creators probably live their whole life in that way, and I am always drawn to anybody who shows generosity and things like that when it comes to doing for others. So Michael's Adventures is just going to move their live stream again. We did, or their premiere. We said it was going to come up almost right now, but he's offered, like I said, to move it so that we can get some more channels on the screen. We'll still go over there and raid. I've already dropped a link. It's pinned. I'll drop it a couple more times when we get closer, but we'll plan for 15 minutes from now, and that will give us enough time so that I don't have to race through the channels either. I could do a better job of looking at these. So LSP, the Golden Artist, is a brand new connection for TuberChat. So this is very interesting, and I hope everybody will do the same thing that I'm talking about right now in connecting with them. Typically here in TuberChat, we always want to look for a video that's over 3 minutes long to be connecting with. It's very important. But this creator only has shorts videos right now. So, oh no, never mind. Okay, I'm mistaken. What we want to do when we connect with this creator is they only have shorts videos on their front page. We want to click on their videos tab and make sure we find a video that's over 3 minutes. Turns out they've got plenty. I'm going to take a something around 10 minutes. They got lots of 30-minute videos here. Looks like a series more than anything else, and we're going to obviously get some great artwork when we get to this channel. I'm just going to take one of these. I'm going to take your 20-minute video, your latest one that you put up yesterday. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, so we hopefully our connection will stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So as a matter of fact, this is something that we've just learned or confirmed. So once you're too close to the start of a premiere, you cannot reschedule. So it's too late for Michael's Adventures to push that premiere, so it's going to have to start now. So if anybody wants to head over there and raid right this second, I hope that you will. I'll still put the next few channels on the screen, and we will be able to connect. But Michael's Adventures will allow and encourage everybody to connect in their premiere chat as well. So I hope you'll head over there. It's starting literally right now. It looks like, anyway. I'm on Instagram with Michael's Adventures talking about it right now just to make sure. My screen says that it is beginning right this second. So we might have been too late to reschedule. But hopefully everybody will go and support Michael's Adventures. We certainly want to. Mark the Shark is coming up right now. This channel comes to us originally from... oh, what am I doing here? Oh, oh my goodness. I make a mistake after mistake. Let me put this here again. I posted the link for Michael's Adventures in his own premiere. Oh, goodness. There, I just dropped the link. I hope everybody will go over and check that out. Like I said, you're able to connect over there, and the countdown is on, so it will give us a tiny amount of time to connect. So Mark the Shark comes to us originally from Two Pineapples. I'm going to race through these last few channels. These will be the last 4 I put on the screen. 177 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them towards 180. And Michael's... forgive me, Mark the Shark happens to be a moderator on our music channel, and they are giving us a lot of variety on their channel, particularly with outdoor footage. Forgive me because I'm all over the place right now. We'll look at Andre Southgate very quickly. What silliness. I'm jumping in between windows here. I see my mistake. Drop somebody's link right into their own chat, which is interesting. It doesn't matter. It's just kind of a silly mistake to make. Andre Southgate is here. They've been here a couple of times before. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as well. Watch this glitch when you see that you might not be subscribed to a creator, if you refresh the page, you'll often find that you are. And we'll see if this is going to pop up now. Oh goodness, my internet is really starting to crawl. I had too many windows open. There you go. You see that I'm actually subscribed to Andre Southgate. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter because they've been back to Superchat several times now. I'm going to get Barb's Country Home ready to go. We'll look at that channel in a moment. And the last two channels that we're going to look at for today are Darkwave and the LP channel. Thank you for coming in, Haunted Kentucky. I'm done with channels on the screen for today. But thank you for coming in. I do appreciate every moment everybody comes in. I actually went overtime today. We're going over to Michael's Adventures channel right now for a premiere that they're running, and everybody can continue connecting the same way that we do here. I hope everybody will go over there. I'll be over there in a few minutes. Give a thumbs up to Michael's Adventures on the way in, of course. And then let's look at Barb's Country Home right now, and we'll see what's happening with them. They got 468 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're going to be thinking about. I can see I'm behind with you, so I'm just going to take your latest video, add this into my catch-up list so I can get caught up and not fall too far behind with you. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But as long as everybody's supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be just fine. So let's spin the wheel. I'm going to rifle through these last two channels. Usually I don't race like this, but Michael's Adventures has that premiere ready for us, so we can go over there and start connecting, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got going on today. We've been over there many times. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on YouTube, so we definitely want to support them. Darkwave, let me see what I can do about getting to your channel, hopefully easily. And then yes, thank you, Mrs. VSNC09. You're right. Luckily, those countdowns help, and I think he has also let that run for a few minutes. So I see that his video is on right now. Hopefully, everybody will go over there and check it. I'll put it up here right now. We can see what's going on. You can see there's lots of people in there ready to connect already. I hope you'll go over there and we can continue meeting the same way that we are here. Darkwave has 105 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they'll now be thinking about. And they've been with Superchat for a little while now, making frequent appearances, especially lately. So obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. And then I'm just going to put one more channel on the screen. The LP channel is coming up. This is somebody we're meeting for the first time today with 376 subscribers. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos and add it into my watch later list. And what that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So, forgive me, everybody, for my quick exit. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow 3 hours earlier than today. Please go over to Michael's Adventures. I've pinned that link. Give him a thumbs up on the way in, and we'll see everybody over there. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.